Good morning. It's Gloria Liebecker here with Healing You. And as you can tell by my attire, it's a bit brisk outside. I'm grateful the snow has melted, at least for now. Oh, the sunshine feels so good. That warmth that comes nurtures our world, nurtures life, and it's so important. I was thinking about how that's so important for healing of any kind, making repairs with our inner experience of life. I had a client ask me, well, how do you invite accompaniment? What does that even look like? And to me, accompaniment, it is warmth. And it is gentleness. Oh, speaking of that, do you see in the background there? There's Mama Kitty and Baby Girl. In order to have a relationship with Baby Girl, you need to be really gentle and really warm. And you invite the relationship in. And that means that the relationship has permission to accept the invitation or not. And that can create safety that's needed for trust to grow. So many times, people in this world haven't been given choice. Their life experience was just kind of mapped out for them, and there's only door number one. And they didn't even know that in life there's doors 2, 3, 4, and 5, or even more. That's an unknown factor in life. Hi. Yeah. Someone just came to say hi. Yeah. And so out of the need to survive and to thrive in this world, or to exist, making all the choices out of door number one. Well, when we're accompanied in life and our experience is acknowledged of what's it like to have only door number one available, that's a pretty narrow world. It's a narrow vision. It can feel restrictive. And so really, to have someone invite you to allow them in, it takes courage to let someone into your world, or it can. So, because in that world, when you only see one door, you probably think you're the only one having that experience as well. Because you're not letting anyone else in. It hasn't felt safe to let anyone else in, to have those conversations. That's my experience anyway. So when I think I'm the only one having this experience, nobody else is, then I also have other stories going on in the background around what other people's life are like. And I'm comparing my experience to their experience, and guess whose experience is like not so great? You got it. That's me. That is a painful world to live in. I know. I lived there a long, long time. And I needed to find the courage to dig deep into my heart and soul and really get clear about what did I really want. And if that's what I wanted, why wasn't I having that experience? I'm like, why am I not having this experience? I don't understand. I don't get it. Somebody help me. Oh, thank you. Look, someone come to help me. I love my horses. Oh, they really speak to the energy. They get it. And they do accompany me, and they have so faithfully for so many years. They're amazing. And out of that cry for help, I actually started to change my world. You know that? It's true. It was amazing. All of a sudden I started to notice things I'd never noticed before. Wow, I thought, that's possible? Oh my gosh, but I'm not sure how to do that. So again, another cry for help. How do I do this thing? I don't know how to do this thing. I want to know how to do this thing. So then I needed to develop the courage to express my truth. To be honest, to name it, so someone could hear me. You know, sometimes when we're in that kind of pain, we just go around thinking, I sure wish somebody could just like pick up on my thoughts so I wouldn't have to say anything. So I don't want to say anything because then everybody's going to look at me. I don't want everybody to look at me because then I wouldn't know what to do. Or they might know I don't know what to do, and well, that's just unthinkable. Because in the background of my mind, I always believed I was supposed to know what to do. You know, that's an old storyboard. It's not true. Yay, it's not true. Oh. Little side note, I have a friend that's encouraging me to show up really transparently, and I am so grateful for that accompaniment. Because it makes this possible for me to come out, to be in nature, to see the sky and the sunshine that's warm, and speak to you from my heart of hearts. Because that's what I am all about. So coming back to this place, you know, when we can get to where we can step through that first door, and then we can see there's other doors, there's an excitement that happened for me. I was like, oh my gosh, look, there's more doors. And it felt light and spacious. I had a sense of relaxation and freedom I had never known before. It's like, wow, this is what life can be like. And then all of a sudden it hit me. I said, but I don't know how to do that. How do you be in relationship with others like that? I mean, that seems kind of scary. You actually talk to people and you tell them what you're really feeling, and you own your own needs and your values, and you're transparent. Wow, that's a lot. So right there, needing for that aspect of my experience to be caught and to find out, oh, you mean you have that experience too? You do? I didn't know that. Unless I'm willing to be open-hearted in my life and check in with other people and allow people to check in with me, I won't know what's possible. I will just stay small and outside of door number 1. Well, there are so many doors that are available to you when you're willing to allow yourself to live your life on purpose. Whatever that looks like for you, that's perfect. A big part of how I'm on this journey is I love language. I love how words capture experiences, and how when you link them together, they can be so exquisitely beautiful. Mwah, just beautiful. And other times, when you carefully and gently string those, stitch those words together to create a phrase, there's a music that can come out. And sometimes the music, it's just like your heart aches. And you can feel this wave of grief or sadness or mourning move through you. And yet when you allow yourself to feel it fully, just really be in your experience, something something happens at a cellular level that's profound, and it's worth it. I love it. Yes, I love it. So that was a stretch for me, but I'm giving myself permission to experiment and to do different things, to bring that energy up and to let it like shout from the rooftops. This is possible, folks. And it's equally possible to slow it way, way down and to use very gentle words and to hold the whole space with so much care and lots of spaciousness, with pregnant pauses in between because it's so tender. So when we can develop our capacity to tune into the energy that is here right now and meet it authentically, open-heartedly, there's magic in that. And creating those containers where it's safe to show up however you are and to be met there and discover you're not alone and discover there's support, and you can practice. You can practice, so what would that look like? Well, so first, let's see. I would need to notice what I'm telling myself, that, there's only one door in my world, and really believing that this limited belief, and to begin to notice that, that my narrow is more, my narrow, I said that backwards. My vision has narrowed. I'm not really hearing, I'm not seeing really everything that's here, available. And then I think I'm all by myself. I'm all alone. Nobody gets me. Nobody else has this problem. Everybody else is better off than I am. Everybody else can do everything I've never been able to do. Instead of that, how about stepping out and living large? And largeness just came into my world there. At the same time, we can get little and we can be really gentle. Mwah. Yes, that's possible. I love her. And I love him. I love all of those energies. When we can begin to see, it's possible to be courageous. It's possible to allow ourselves to be as quiet and gentle as we need, and as big and as expansive. It's all possible. Somewhere in between. We could do something somewhere in between. Why not? Why not? And then when we get to door number 2, I bet there's somebody that's been at door number 2, or a version of door number 2, that can get your experience there too. So you don't have to travel alone. This thing called life is a journey for all of us. Whoop! Somebody just came up and goosed me. Let's see if I had anything else I wanted to say. It's never too late. It's never too late to grow, to expand, to step fully into your dreams, into your life, and allow your truth to be heard and felt by others. And grow your community. So, action steps. Are you at door number 1? Start to look around. See where you are. Are you running beliefs that you're all by yourself? Comparing yourself to others? Keeping yourself small? Not letting your light shine? Start to experiment with speaking up. And you can be selective. You can choose who you're going to speak up to and give yourself choice, because most likely you haven't had a lot of choices in your life. And choice is really important, to honor that. So some practice steps you might do. Notice when you make choices. Are you really in full choice? What is full choice? Or maybe you just want to do something, but you keep like doing it slightly different because you think other people want you to. Practice really slowing down to notice what would you most enjoy, and experiment with taking a step in that direction. And if you'd like to have a chat about it, have a little accompaniment at your door number 1, I invite you to reach out to me. I'd love to have a chat with you. Thanks for being on this journey with me and enjoying this incredible sunshine this morning. Until the next video. See if I can turn this off. Still going, folks. I'm still here. See you soon.